And welcome to another episode of What's Inside. Today we're looking at battle cards. These were some interesting cards that came out around the big craze of card games. These are from 1993 from Steve Jackson and Merlin Publishing, made in the US of A. Now, these were unique in the sense that they were scratch-offs, so you didn't have to necessarily play them like a standard card-playing game. Your battles were done on the cards themselves with like a lottery ticket type scratchers. So let's open these up, this box up, and look at a couple. I actually have two boxes, one for me and one to show you. So let's see what we got here. Nothing weirder than the feeling of old cellophane. Alright. Get out of the way. Alright, look at that. Look at these packs. Oh. Alright, play the game. Look for randomly inserted treasure cards. Collect all 139 scratch and slay game cards. Fight the battles, solve the quests, win the treasures. 10 cards per pack. It's actually not bad. I remember I bought a couple of these back in the day, and I vaguely remember liking them, but I don't remember much about them. So we're going to open a few packs to kind of get an idea. Get the main box out of the way. Let's see what it says on the back here. Scratch and slay rules. You choose one battle card each, decide who starts, scratch one of your opponent's spots, not life or purse spots. Red wound symbols equal hit, take another turn, blank is a miss, then it's your opponent's turn. This is simple. Oh, I like easy games. Oh, your chances of winning or getting a treasure card is 1 in 12. And battle card packs contain a random assortment of cards, according to the back of this pack. So let's see what we got in this first one here. Let's get these others out of the way. Alright. Ooh, these are kind of stuck together from age. Oh, we got a Hellhound. That's kind of cool. It's got like little red scratchies. Ophis and Wilberforce. I like them already. They're my new favorites. Then we got a Magic Shield. That's cool. Advanced Combat. That's just a regular trading type card with some rules on the back. Interesting. I'll have to read up on the intricacies of using like the shield and the advanced combat. Maybe I'll do like a playthrough on how to play this particular game, because it was one of the more interesting games of that generation, of that early card collecting. The trading cards were big in the early 90s, and I think that's often overlooked, is the reason a lot of the trading card games caught on was because trading cards in general were very popular at the time. Marvel Universe cards and DC's Cosmic cards were real big, along with like the Olympics cards in '92, where we had the Dream Team from the USA in the Olympics with like Michael Jordan and stuff like that. So those trading cards were real big at the time. So this is kind of that weird hybrid between a collectible card, trading card, and a collectible card game. And since there's 139 cards, it sits kind of in the middle of that, because a lot of the trading card games had smaller sets, but the regular trading cards had bigger sets. So like your baseball set would have 700, your DC games would have, or DC cards would have like 150, and your trading card games might have 60. So this is kind of in the middle of all that. These cards did not age very well. You could see where some of the scuffing happens along the edges from where they were stuck together. That might have been from however they were stored. I bought these on eBay, so I don't even know. But I got both boxes for $10, so I'm extremely happy about that. Let's get another pack going here. What do we got? Horo Matagni. I don't know what that is. A Lord of the Mask. This sketchy demon-looking guy that looks like he was on the cover of a Metallica album in the 80s. Oh, yeah, that's cheap. A checklist. That's card 109. That's a little insulting. This checklist covers 77 through 109. So that's a cheap way to boost your numbers. Yeah, I don't particularly care for that, but hey, these cards look like they might actually be like a fun, super simple game. And I remember it being kind of cool, like I said, but I think I only bought a couple of packs because I didn't really understand that, you know, it was just this weird kind of one-shot game that other people didn't want to play. Hill Goblin, Wolfman, pretty standard monster types. The art's actually shockingly good on these. Let me see if I can... I mean, there's some quality art that is actually pretty surprising. So yeah, you do get 10 cards per pack, but if a couple of them are checklists, that's kind of stupid. Although these the packaging held up really well. It's more plasticky and less of the not the standard metallic foil that was very common back then. Croc the Hunter. Ooh, a Secrets card. Secrets 1. Oh, it's got a little alphabet on the back even. There's some like I think this is one of the treasure cards. It's got like little runes and stuff on the back. That's pretty cool. I'll show you the art on that. Hill Goblin again. Cutthroat on the back there. I'm just kind of peeling these off. Card games. Oh, this is like with the pony. I don't know if you watched the Bella Sara episode where I opened some of those packs, but this is a card called Card Games, and it's sort of like the insert there in the Bella Sara's where it had rules for a sub game you could play. And that's what this one is. This is card number 77, which would be the start of that checklist. It all comes together. Synchronicity! John the Agreeable. Yeah, I was making fun of synchronicity people. George Lackluster. Yeah, these cards didn't hold up very well. Oh, there's a second Cutthroat in this pack? But you could play with one other person based on... I mean, the rules are printed on the back of the pack. So you could buy one pack and play with somebody else. It's be a quick game. I mean, you get 4 or 5 cards each. And, I mean, there are sub-games like Campaigns. There's another one of those. It's got different rules on the back, but... So I got 2 of those. I got Card Games and Campaigns, but that still leaves 8 cards that you could divvy up and beat on each other with, and, have like something to do in between like Magic the Gathering sessions or at a role-playing game when your character dies a horrible death, which I was always pretty good at doing. But you would have something to do while you're either waiting to get resurrected or after you finished your new character but weren't introduced into the session yet. This could be that cool little sidetrack thing that fills some time, some gaps in your schedule. Yeah, we'll do a couple more packs here just to kind of get through. I don't want to bore anyone. Gargantuan. Oh. Lord of the Lance. Oh, that's kind of a cool card. Yeah, I dig the art on these. These are pretty good. I'm kind of surprised these weren't more popular. The store I used to buy from, where I bought my card games and miniatures games, they really only ordered like 1 box of this. And, when it sold out, they didn't bother to order any more. And I'm actually kind of surprised because this, even at like $3 a pack, it'd be a good way to kill time. I've blown way more money on dumber stuff. There's another minigame quest card. So yeah, it looks like they had a lot of options for these. Oh, this is another one. Yeah, the different things to do. Send all 5 different cards depicting the answers to the riddles, plus this quest card. Oh, this is some sort of entry thing. Huh. You can answer the riddle and send the cards as that are applied to the riddle in for some sort of prize. Oh, but it expired in 12/31 of '94, so I may have missed my opportunity to answer the questions on this particular card. But you know, I am disappointed with that. But maybe I'll run into my own personal Doc Brown and his DeLorean, and I could go back in time and win that. If I do, I'm not going to tell you because it might create a temporal paradox. So you'll just have to assume I'm going to do it. There's the secrets card again. Oh, another checklist. Oh, score. I mean, how would I know what the cards were without a checklist? Tatiana, homunculus. Wow, nice. A decayer. Oh, that's pretty creepy looking. The venomous. Beast Riders. Baron something I can't pronounce. Trading Post. Norman Stormcloud. His parents didn't like him very much. Yeah, these are pretty cool. I'll have to see if I can do a demonstration of how the game's played in another video. Because I think this is a really underrated game. And one a lot of people don't know about because it is from '93. And I don't think it made it past '93. There may have been another set of these, but I kind of doubt it. So that's kind of an idea of what to expect from battle cards. If you get a chance to pick these up cheap, I highly recommend trying it at least, because it might actually be fun. They've held up overall better than I would have expected, honestly. I mean, they stuck together, and a couple of them had some serious edge wear, but it's a game that's a one-time use anyway. It's not really going to be something that long-term collectors are going to seek out, because you're going to scratch it off and effectively ruin whatever value may have been perceived to be there. So, but this is a type of game that I would enjoy greatly because I like simplicity, I like easy games, I'm incredibly lazy, and this appeals to all of that. It's a simple game, it appeals to my laziness, and I only have to scratch some stuff off. It's like playing a lottery without actually risking any of your money. So you're always a winner. And you could get a whole box of them real cheap. Like I said, I got these for around $10. And I got 2 boxes of the stuff. And there's, I think, 36 packs per box. It doesn't say on here, but it's aimed at 13 and older. So I don't know why, but because I think an 8-year-old could handle these. But yeah, it looks like there's quite a few packs in a box. The packs held up pretty well. So yeah, yeah, 9 packs per stack, and there was an extra one on top. So yeah, you get a pretty good assortment there. I'm gonna have a lot of fun with these and force my friends to play until they cry and beg for mercy, and then make them play one more. So that's gonna do it for this episode. If you see the battle cards cheap somewhere, pick them up. I think they're worth it. As I remember it being a fun game, and they've held up pretty well. I thought this gold material here would have frayed off, so or done more damage to the cards. But there were a few damaged ones. But like I said, they're not really worth anything. It's just a good distraction game to kill a few minutes with your friends, have some fun, and I'm sure there's a way somebody can incorporate it into some other game. So yeah, check out battle cards and let me know what you think in the comments section. Otherwise, I will see you. Well, I won't see you because you're in the future, but you will see me, or at least my hands, in the next episode. And I look forward to seeing you. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.